Kia ora and welcome to today's little lockdown learning. We're going to change it up a little bit today, so watch this. Here we are, we're actually in a paddock today. Paddocks are often organised a little bit like grids, which helps with the theme of today of the priority grid for you. Now, just so you know, I've got a little bit of an audience today, so let's just show you who we got. So there they are, they're keen here to learn about the priority grid. They're stuck in a grid constantly all day anyway, so they should know everything there is about this. So, just grab my pens. This one is going to require a little bit of interaction from you guys today. I'm not just going to give you all the answers and all the information. So grab a pen, grab some paper and draw out this grid. So you got to, basically you want 4 empty boxes. Across the top you're going to have offshore wind and onshore wind, and down the side you're going to have characteristics and priorities. Now this is just trying to simplify typically what happens in New Zealand. Typically you have an offshore wind or an onshore wind. Okay, that's just typical. This isn't the most simplified version. It's just a way of starting to get you think about mainly what the priorities are for you on race day or training day, primarily race day. It might help you as a coach to focus your areas of thinking and development for your sailors, and for sailors it just keeps things simple. Now I got a little quote that goes along with this. Keep it simple, make it visible. Now another coach I know really well has also along similar lines has gone, just go with what you see. Okay, so keep it simple. The less decisions you have to make, the more you can put information into those important decisions and hopefully get them right. So this is where you're going to draw the grid, and under the characteristics row, it's just your chance here to put down what the characteristics of an onshore wind and an offshore wind are. For example, an offshore wind is often shifty, okay? An onshore wind is often a little bit more steady. It could also be a sea breeze. Okay, so that's where you're going to jot down the characteristics of each wind. All right, and then in this row here you're going to put down what your priorities are for the day or for that race. Now this is going to vary depending on which boat you sail, whether it's an Optimist, a Starling, a P-class, an open skiff, a 29er, a 470, 49er, keel boat, anything out there, your priority is going to be slightly different. So put down all the priorities, all the things that you think you need to consider during these 2 conditions, okay, and then highlight the top 3. Now some things to think about when you're looking in this row would be things like, what is the wind actually doing? Okay, what are the waves doing? Because the wind affects the waves a lot. Okay, what does it mean for your boat setup? What does it mean in terms of tactics versus strategy? Okay, what does it mean in terms of starts? Okay, now I've just put those in both columns. That's not to say that's where they go, that's just to give you some ideas of things to think about. Okay, so fill out those boxes, fill out all 4 boxes, highlight your top 3 priorities, and then send a picture back through. Put the picture on Messenger, send it through to me privately, or if you want to, put it on the comments below. Would love to see what you think, and then those guys that do send something through, I will collate all the information together and do a little bit of a poll and create a little grid, and I'll send that back out just to those ones who input it in. So it goes back to the brain activation video of the mindset and the learning. You put in some effort into this one, you're going to reap the rewards. Cool. Now let's head on back to the house. Safety first. Cows agree.